Starry-eyed rumblings.
Vang was the easiest capture of Helix Bane's career. He had a large smile, a big friendly personality, and a huge square head that, although not nearly as large as it is now, was most certainly larger than seen fitting for the rest of his body. Calling Vang a merchant was a stretch in Helix Bane's opinion. He accepted junk and sold junk. His approach to sales seemed to be, if you smiled at him or made him smile, then he'd sell at any price. With all this in mind, Helix Bane trotted up to Vang's junkyard, leaned over the counter, heels kicking in the air behind her, beaming a cheeky smile and saying, Hey, sweetheart, I've got some junk in the trunk that I think you might be interested in." Vang turned to her, understanding the play on words, but obviously wanting to make sure, he replied, "Well, my dear, as long as we're talking about the right sort of junk in the right sort of trunk, I'd be happy to take it off your hands and add it to my collection." He said all of this while gesturing to all the junk around to leave no doubt of his meaning. "Oh, how noble of you. It's well, I don't quite know what it is, so I'm just gonna call it junk. I picked it up off World and it's a bit hefty to go lugging around." Helix Bane had paused to take a breath and continued by asking if he'd come collect it, but Vang, eager to help, aided in his own capture by replying, "No problemo, miss. I'll swing by after I've locked up here. Think I'll need a truck?" "Sweetie, you beat me to it. I'm in Bay 19. She's a beauty, you can't miss her." With that, Helix Bane turned and began to leave, but back then, she was one for the theatrics and couldn't help but add, "Oh, you can bring a truck, but I don't think you'll be needing it." A couple of hours later, Vang, on foot, dutifully turned up at Bay 19. And the next time Vang opened his eyes, he'd be doing so to a very different place and to a lot more pain.